What's going on? I just quickly wanted to make a video for the Gen Xers and those young baby boomers that still have a life in them. I have a question for you to think about. Instead of saying, I know all of you guys don't say this, but a lot do, from what I've heard in my day. Instead of saying, oh, these millennials this, these millennials that, yada, 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 they expect everything so quickly. The millennial stereotypes. All they do is stay on technology, yada, 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 whatever the saying is. Instead of blaming us for it, which is really not our fault, we were born into this generation. We were born into this day and age. We were put here for such a time as this. And instead of criticizing the movement, why don't you get ahead of the movement? Because technically you are. Millennials are going to find ways, creative ways to get rich quick, if you want to call it quick. They're going to find creative ways to break the norms and do things that aren't normal and to progress quickly, because that's the age we live in. We want everything now. We do. That's what technology offers us, and we're going to find the ways to do it. We all possess human minds, and inside these human minds, there's many things. There's limitless possibilities. We can achieve anything, and we're going to achieve it. So instead of criticizing it, instead of picking out everything that's wrong with it, saying what you wish was different, why don't you get ahead of the movement? Because if you put your time and your resources and all the energy that you spend criticizing it, you would be ahead of the movement. You can create ways, you can create paths, because you do have those resources to do it. So you can open up ways for millennials to, you can invest your resources in millennials to do what they're already going to do, regardless if you invest or not. And that, my friend, will make you a very, very, very successful person. So I want all you Gen Xers and baby boomers to really think about what you're criticizing. You may not know this, but millennials are even bigger than that baby boomer generation. We're bigger. There's more of us. And the baby boomers are slowly starting to leave the earth and pass on their wealth. Gen Xers, who do you think is going to grab that wealth? Gen Xers, you guys seem to be stuck in the old ways, and you're not trying to catch on to the new wave of the new thing. You don't need to be trendy. You can stay true to who you are, to what you believe in, but you're going to have to either ride that wave, or that wave's going to come and it's going to smack you off your feet, and you're not going to be ready for it. So, my advice to you would be to get ahead of the movement. Start using your resources now to invest, to create ways for these millennials to do what they're going to do anyways, so that you can become very successful because of it. Get out of that old mindset and start thinking like a millennial, because there are many ways that you can create these sources of income, create these successes, create these new innovations, create these new paths that millennials are trying to hop on. It's not going to do you any good trying to stop something that you can't stop. The force is too strong. It's too many of us. And I don't think we're going to put down our smartphones anytime soon. Think. Use that advantage that you have. Use that life experience that you have. You know times change when they change quickly. So use that experience that you have now. Invest in these millennials. Invest in us millennials. Invest. That's all I gotta say. Take a leap.